Okay.
Oh, let's go. Okay, now I gotta get my glasses on. Sorry, guys. Back to reality here.
Yeah. Cynthia, what is your last call?
Well, you just gotta give me a moment here and let me think about
Okay.
this. How
Here,
about skills for journalists? And it's from Cyber Detective, which I really have a lot of fun with him. And he provides, just a list of what would be great for Claude and descriptions that he gives out, along with some prompts and communications and publishings and all kinds of stuff for journalists. I've been running into a lot of journalists lately and having a really good time with them and their ways of doing OSINT and asking questions. I think they're a little bit more, I don't want to say aggressive, but more, they'll ask things that some people will sit back that are not journalists or not investigators. And they're just the OSINT folks that are coming in and doing some work verbally. And they're a little bit more back and they want to be careful what they're saying. Whereas the journalists and PIs too are much more vocal, I guess, in asking questions and digging for answers. So anyway, I'll send that out.
It'd be a good cover identity too, to be a journalist.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. I actually have, I don't think I could use it now because I don't know what they look like, but my cousin was a journalist and gave me a pass so that I could press pass so I could do some things.
Nice.
It was fun. So.
Okay. I have a book, but I don't have it. I don't have it in my hands.
Okay.
So because I sent it to my sister-in-law for her birthday present. London Falling, A Mysterious Death in a Gilded City and Family Search for Truth by one of my most favorite authors, Patrick Radden Keefe. And he wrote about the Sackler family. He did the Troubles in Ireland. He's written the Rogues Gallery. He's shocking, guys. He went to law school and I still love him.
Oh, you still like him.
Yeah, his wife is a practicing attorney and I think she runs the Sentry, which is a cyber thing, but he's amazing. And so it's a true crime book about the mysterious 2019 death of 19-year-old Zach Bretler, who fell from a London apartment balcony into the Thames. His parents, Rochelle and Matthew Bretler, discovered he had been living a secret life as Zach Ismailov. So he pretends he's a fake son of a Russian oligarch, and he became entangled with dangerous figures in London's criminal underworld, leading them to believe his death was not a suicide, but murder, a conclusion the police failed to reach. What's interesting, they just did a big interview of him in the New York Times, and Patrick says that he can wake up every day and it's just, everything's gone. This story, that didn't happen for him. And my daughter lives in London, and so I'm fascinated. So if I have time before my trip, instead of me waiting for my sister-in-law to give the book back, I think I'm going to go get the book because do you guys read Patrick Radden Keefe?
I've never read
but
it. I'll have to look him up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I turned on public radio one day. This is like a couple of years ago, and it was my local station. And he was at a high school in Portland, Oregon, and there had to be a reason he was there because he's a big deal. And he got to be interviewed by the journalism students, and El Chapo asked if he would write his biography, and he's like, oh, no. And he's written true crime stories that are, he's in dangerous places. So the students are like, are you worried for your safety? And he said, no, war writers, journalists should be. But me, he goes, you know who I'm worried about? A billionaire suing me to death.
Fair.
And ever since then, I'm like, I got a mad crush on him because, I mean, he's a lawyer too, but he's never practiced. And the article in the New York Times talks about the fact he could have been at a white shoe law firm just making $1 gazillion. And he's a writer. And so, yes, London Falling.
Okay. You know what? I was getting confused with London has fallen. I had to look it up. It's like, oh, okay, a little bit off. There's no movie for it. So,
And I'm sure it'll be on the New York Times bestseller by the time this is out, if it isn't already.
Oh, probably.
okay. All right. Well, that would be one I'd like to read on
Well,
the airplane.
Mine is actually about the person of no interest. So it's the low level access. So a lot of times when you're looking for someone, you might be focused just on that individual. But instead, when you're doing an investigation, start looking at the lower level access people associated with them. So look for their assistant on LinkedIn, for example. See how they might have appeared in other people's comments. It can give you a new perspective on them as you're actually going through and doing your investigation instead of just directly focusing on, oh, that's Amber Schroeder. Let's look for her assistant and what her assistant says about her in the comments, or what is it reposting, or whatever it might have in it. Just don't ignore them because they're not the main character. They still probably know more about what happens with that main character suspect than you might expect.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it kind of follows our ponies.
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is going to be another analysis tool, and this one's called mapchecking.com. And so mapchecking.com lets you zoom into a location that tells, and you can identify how many people would fit there. So for example, a protest was there or something like that. You could measure the crowd a lot easier by plotting how many people would fit in certain areas.
That's very interesting.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it for today.
All right. Well, we've got some websites to go to and all kinds of other fun things.
Absolutely.
we
And a
have
great
next
show
week-
to watch. This one
Yes.
is definitely a high recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be
You
back
guys-
next week.
I had just a wonderful idea.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
good.
Okay, so you know how there's Rotten Tomatoes, and we need a symbol.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. So what can we cut? Okay, so while we go do our thing, we need a little symbol.
Okay.
Not thumbs up, thumbs down. We got to put your creative hats on. We need a symbol for like what something we really, really like, or something we're like pass.
we
Oh,
have to
we
be a
have
cocktail
four.
glass.
The best thing would be 4 cocktails and
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's
This is
good.
definitely a 4 cocktailer.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. That's great.
Okay. You guys are on top of it. On
4
top of it.
cocktailer and an appetizer. I really like this one, but
Ooh,
that's
there
just
you go.
me.
Got to have the appetizer.
Tequila.
I
now
know.
we need little
Helps.
icons to pop
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you watch and subscribe at osandcocktail.com. Join our portal. That is actually where we pop in and do all of our extra little tidbits, post the actual URLs to things that we recommend, or post books and podcasts. Lots of different things in there, but you can always communicate within that community and connect with us.
And it's free.
It is
Yeah.
free.
Looking
You might
forward
have to buy us a cocktail if you ever see us at a conference or something. We'll have to
I
do
saw
that.
yeah.
Nothing
Cocktail
wrong
or
with
two.
that. Nothing wrong with that.
We're open.
All right.
All right,
See you
we'll see you
guys.
guys next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.